basketball. Right, boys?
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And no real surprise to see that MV will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Henry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's James, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Now here is Davis. That one off the back iron and out. James against Green. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hits the three-point bomb. And that's now 6 points for Slim.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Davis down low, guarded by Green. Davis can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Reeves, and that one is hammered home.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Green against Vanderbilt. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the paint, here's Henry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Henry's got his third bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Davis. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Reeves. Can't hit that one. Warriors leading by 6. Henry passes to Wiggins. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And shot on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Heads up move. Wiggins sees the clock nearing 0. Doesn't hesitate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty.
A completely new 5 on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Curry is out there with Slim, and it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Davis. He's got 5. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Portland was tremendous. He scored 46 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by him.
Davis sets a screen. Russell kicks to Davis. Again, the Lakers.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Wiggins outside. And the pass to Green. Pass to Green. To the middle. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Russell passes to Davis. Green with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes to Henry. The 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's James. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. To the wing right side. Here's Henry. Another 3 for Golden State.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
On the wing, Davis. And they get it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
You got to play without fouling.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Jermichael Green. Thompson comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now, here's Poole. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Bamba a screen on Wiggins. And here's Davis for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All right, second half better be this
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions. That's always fun for me. Don't lie to the people at home, Kenneth Cornelius Bailey. Shaq Stradamus is never wrong about anything.
Well, I mean, I checked my notes, but we'd be here a long time.
Whatever.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Warriors.
They're scoring the ball with consistency, good shot selection, and patience running their offense.
Making the most of their opportunities, if you're the coach, that's all you can ask for.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard position. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. David, any news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. He'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Evan?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And it's Russell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
The Lakers with the ball after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. A floater and foul on the shot.
Get him, Embiid. Your time.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
You and MP are a great match, Coach. Keep coaching him up.
Lakers trail by 15. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Poole is on the wing. He's paired with Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Henry in at the point guard position.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Russell against Poole, inside. And that one's good, Henry. And that's now 25 points for Slim.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Russell finds Schroeder. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Poole with it. Pass to Henry from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an 18-point game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Green. Dishes it to Green. Here's Poole. And a lot of contact on that one.
At the line for the Dubs, Jordan. 2 shots.
And checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in. Warriors making a change here. Henry's checked in. Now a timeout called.
Fans, give it up for the Warriors Youth 16. Advancing once again, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
On the clock. Here's Schroeder. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. He feeds it to Henry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Slim.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Golden State with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Henry. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Now here's James. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Get a promotion, to get a corner office at my office.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? All right, man, why don't you kick us off, Nate?
So, we just got word that you've been chosen for the three-point shooting contest during All-Star Weekend. So tell me, man, how does it feel to be selected as a quote-unquote rookie?
Man, Nate, I tell you, man, that thing feels so good, man. I mean, folks around the league are starting to recognize that I'm out here shooting with the best of them, like for real, for real. I've always prided myself on my outside shot. That's your boy bread and butter right there, so, I got a chance to show what I can do, against the best players in the league.
I mean, you said, to be honest, you don't expect to win. But do you think being chosen for this contest should put an end to some of the questions about your scoring ability?
If there are seriously people who still have questions, they need to get their eyes checked, flat out. I mean, for real, for real. Like, are they watching these games that I'm putting up? Like you see me out there, man. Shh. Listen, man, I tell you before I tell you again. I ain't worried about that. Clear the people who know my game see what I bring to the table, and that's that. Who's next? How about Candace?
Congratulations on making the playoffs.
Thank you.
So how do you expect the game to change once you get to the postseason?
Listen here, Candace. I don't fear nobody. I don't care if you 3 foot, 4 foot, 7 foot, I don't care. Obviously, this is my first time in the postseason, but you watch. The first time I get the ball in the paint, I'm gonna try and put somebody on the poster. I could promise you that one. Let them know I'm not here to play.
It doesn't sound like you're nervous at all.
No, I'm not nervous. And I'm sorry to use this tone with you, but I'm not nervous. I'm chomping at the bit. I can't wait to be on that big stage. I'm sure it's gonna take a little while to get comfortable, but my main focus is to win basketball games and get this team to the second round.
So I'm wondering, what do you think it will be like to have a playoff atmosphere in your home arena?
Oh, man, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, the fans gonna be off the hook. I know the local rappers and artists gonna be courtside. DJ gonna be blasting the music. It's gonna be a scene. And I really can't wait.
Right on. Well, what kind of music are you going to be listening to before game one?
You know, that's a good question. I really haven't decided yet, but what really gets me hyped is old school stuff, like from the early 2000s. So probably something from back then.
Okay, you're making me feel a little old, but good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you, Candace. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Summer. Then I'm doing all the